I love jazz. The more I open myself up to it, the more I discover about myself and my experience of music. Jazz is a multi-purpose tool that binds together cultures and ideas. It allows your mind to drift into a place of serenity. Jazz takes so many forms, from the experimental styles of freeform jazz, which go like this, to the heavily structured works of artists like Charlie Parker, which feel haiku-like in form in the way that their structure branches and returns. I am not going to pretend to be a music guy. My knowledge of rhythm and sound is on a very basic wavelength. No, more basic than that. Yeah, about like that. But jazz stirs an emotion in me that few other things manage to work up, and I think it's an extremely underappreciated art form. Jazz could be especially poignant in video games, but I feel that a true homage to jazz has yet to be done. Games like Cuphead, LA Noire, and Grim Fandango all dip their toes into jazz, and they all use it quite effectively. But these games don't rely on it as a driving force. I think that jazz is just asking to be the purpose to some game, but has not had that opportunity up until this point. Curiously, the short campaign mode of Dreams has the best implementation of jazz I have ever seen, and writes an entire narrative based around the bass player. The story, while simple, utilizes jazz in a unique and cool way, while also stylizing the visuals with the pure essence of it. And yes, jazz has a visual style, one that perfectly lends itself to an indie game. This style derives from the works of Romare Bearden, an incredibly interesting human that I might have to do a video on at some point. His art used contrasting, powerful colors that conveyed movement and sound in a way that perfectly mirrored the music being played. It used the African-American culture that it was based around to craft something profound and unique. He also inspired other artists who would join him in crafting this visual jazz style. The style over time would shift to land us where we are now with jazz art. This being simple, line-based drawings that play more on the movement than anything else. Think of the Before Time teachers in Soul, with their metal wire design. The combination of music and visual style lay the groundwork for a video game to come along and craft a masterpiece that tells about the lives and culture that jazz musicians inspire. Whether it is through allegory or through history, the pieces are there to craft something beautiful and amazing, but sadly, the puzzle is unfinished. Hey, thanks for staying through the cut to black, which just happened. If you liked that video, you should consider buying this shirt I made inspired by this video. It's got a saxophone on the front, on the top left corner, and it's got a cool logo on the back that I designed specifically for this video. If you want the shirt, there will be a link down in the description. That's all. Bye.